Question: The members of the board shall hold office for a term of how many years from date of appointment? Answer: 3 years. Question: Section 7 states that the board is vested with the authority to adopt an official blank of the board. Answer: seal. Question: The compensation and allowances of the board is comparable to the being received by the chairman and members of the existing regulatory boards under the commission as provided for in the blank. Answer: General Appropriations Act. Question: Each member of the board shall take the blank prior to the assumption of office. Answer: Proper oath. Question: How much or what fine is required for any person who shall violate any provisions or any rules, regulations, the Code of Ethics, and the Code of Technical Standards of Practice promulgated under RA 9292? Answer: Not less than 100,000 pesos, nor more than 1,000,000 pesos, or by imprisonment of not less than 6 months, nor more than 6 years, or both, in the discretion of the court. Question: The board and the blank shall correct and rate the licensure examination papers. Answer: Commission. Question: According to the Section 2 Statement of Policy, the state shall therefore develop and nurture competent, virtuous, productive, and blank PECE, ECE, and ECTs. Answer: Well-rounded. Question: A candidate for electronics engineer or electronics technician who obtains a passing rate in the majority of the subjects but obtains a rating in the other subjects below blank percent but not lower than blank percent shall be allowed to take one removal examinations on the subjects where he or she has failed to obtain the passing rate. Answer: Subjects below 70% but not lower than 60%. Question: Within blank years after the effectivity of RA 9292, the board shall issue certificate of registration and the professional identification cards without examination to all applicants for registration as electronics technicians who comply to all the requirements stated in the Section 20. Answer: 5 years. Question: With reference to problem 22, all submittals documents shall be accompanied by a certification from Answer: At least 3 registered PECs vouching for the integrity, technical capability, and good moral character of the aspirant. Question: It is a method of managing all the activities that affect the quality of goods or services in order to prevent faults. Answer: Quality assurance. Question: This type of business organization can be set up without any formality. It exists when there are a number of people involved who are part owners of the business. Answer: Partnership. Question: Items purchased from a vendor cost 20 pesos each, and the forecast for the next year's demand is 1,000 units. If it costs 5 pesos every time an order is placed for more units and the storage cost is 4 pesos per unit per year, what quantity shall be ordered each time? Answer: 50 units. Question: This process can be used to measure achievement in total quality management system. Also, it provides the essential control and measure feedback loop necessary for quality improvement. Answer: Benchmarking. Question: It is the process of attracting potential employees to the company so that the selection process can be carried out. Answer: Recruitment. Question: It is the name given to any activity undertaken by the organization with the express purpose of gaining information about potential customer? Answer, market research. Question. It is used when products are made singly or in small batches. It happens when a small number of products are processed at each storage before going on to the next stage. Answer, job production. Question. It involves a voluntary association of people called members who operate an enterprise collectively. The aim of this organization is not to make profit but to give support to their members. Answer, cooperative. Question. It is a rational way to ensure that our limited time is always used effectively. Answer, time management. Question. A hole is to be punched out of a plate having a shearing strength of 40 ksi. The compression stress in the punch is limited to 50 ksi. Compute the maximum thickness of plate from which a hole 2.5 inches in diameter can be punched. Answer, 0.781 inches. Question. A hole is to be punched out of plate having a shearing strength of 40 ksi. The compressive stress in the punch is limited to 50 ksi. If the plate is 0.25 inches thick, determine the diameter of the smallest hole that can be punched. Answer, zero point 0.8 inches. Question. A large pipe called a penstock in hydraulic work is 1.5 inches diameter if it composed of wooden staves bound together by steel hoops, each 300 square millimeters in cross-sectional area, and is used to conduct water from a reservoir to power a house. If the maximum tensile stress permitted in the hoops is 130 megapascal, what is the maximum spacing between hoops under a head of water of 30 meters? Answer, 177 millimeters. Question. At what angular velocity will the stress in a rotating steel ring equal to 150 megapascal if it means radius is 220 millimeters? The density of the steel is 7.85 milligrams per cubic meter. Answer, 628 radian per second. Question. A pipe carrying steam at 3.5 megapascal has an outside diameter of 450 millimeters and a wall thickness of 10 millimeters. A gasket is inserted between the flange at one end of the pipe and a flat plate used to cap the end. How many 40 millimeters diameter bolts must be used to hold the cap on if the allowable stress in the bolts is 80 megapascal, of which 55 megapascal is initial stress? Answer, 17. Question. It is a maximum safe stress that a material can carry. Answer, working stress. Question. It is a point at which there is an appreciable elongation of the material without any corresponding increase of load. Answer, yield point. Question. This component measures the pulling or pushing action perpendicular to the section. Answer, axial forces. Question. What is the theoretical maximum value of Poisson's ratio of any given material subjected to a uniform triaxial stress? Answer, 1/2. Question. These are components of the total resistance to sliding the portion to one side of the exploratory section past the other. Answer, shear forces. Question. Who first postulated that stress is proportional to strain in 1678? Answer, Robert Hooke. Question. It explains combustion as a result of loss of a substance. Answer, phlogiston. And question. The volume at definite quantity of dry gas is inversely proportional to the pressure provided. The temperature remains constant. Answer: Boyle's law. Question: It refers to matter that do not have definite form or structure. Answer: amorphous. Question: Substance having a pH level less than 7 are. Answer: base. Question: It is the enthalpy change associated with the condensation of gaseous positive and negative ion into a crystal. Answer: lattice energy. Question: It is a product of the weathering of complex silicates, particularly of feldspar, which are abundant minerals. Answer: clay.